You may have noticed that the term Malaysia middle class trap has been making headlines in the news recently. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that many Malaysians can relate to, the middle class trap.
Annual per capita income has stalled at about USD $10,000 for nearly a decade, suggesting Malaysia is not in the middle income trap. The litmus test for Malaysia to break out of the middle income trap.
Full focus to get us out of middle income trap.
Picture it like being trapped in a maze where high living costs, loans and other financial commitments can make it difficult to break free. Many Malaysians struggle to save and invest enough to sustain their retirement age. So, what is the middle class trap? The middle class income trap is an economic development situation in which a country that attains a certain income due to given advantages gets stuck at that level. The term was introduced by the World Bank in 2007 and is defined by them as a middle income range. Countries with gross national product per capita that has remained between $1,000 to $12,275 at constant price. This can happen for a variety of reasons, including not enough innovation. Some countries lack the tools and environment needed to drive technology forward, which affects their productivity and competitiveness. Dependence on natural resources. A country that relies too heavily on exporting raw materials and lacks diversification in its economy may struggle to move up. Skilled labor shortage. A shortage of skilled workers can limit a country's ability to adopt new technologies and compete in a global market. Not enough learning opportunities. When education and training are lacking, it can limit people's skill, making it hard for a country to shift to a more advanced economy. Are you curious about how Malaysia found itself in the middle income trap? If so, you're not the only one. Let's see where is Malaysia now. Let's start with Malaysia history. From its roots as an agricultural economy in the 1970s, Malaysia has undergone a remarkable shift towards modern manufacturing. However, the country's focus on low technology manufacturing and its heavy dependence on resources like oil, gas and palm oil continue to shape its economic landscape. A glimmer of promise emerged from the semiconductor sector, located mainly in Penang and Kedah, where multinational giants play a leading role, with only a handful of Malaysian companies offering vital services to these industry titans. Statistics from the Department of Statistics Malaysia reveal that micro, small and medium enterprises make up significant 97.4% of all businesses in the country. Of these, 78.6% are micro enterprises, 19.8% are small enterprises and only 1.6% are medium enterprises. Only 2.6% of businesses in Malaysia are large enterprises, which include MNCs. The majority of micro enterprises are in the service sector, while only 5.8% are in manufacturing. This points out that Malaysia's economy is not advanced in technology, resembling that of a less developed nation where many people engage in small-scale businesses with low value. Even though Malaysia's per capita income is on par with that of a middle-income country, it is still constrained by the prevalence of small low-tech businesses. Even though Malaysia aimed to become a high-income nation by 2020, it's now 2023 and that goal hasn't been achieved yet. With about 33 million people average age of 30, Malaysia has been a good population for supporting new businesses. But there's a problem. Many skilled Malaysians are leaving the country. A think tank called Amir Research says that out of 2 million Malaysians living abroad, about 500,000 of them are skilled labour who are 25 years old or older. Brain drain has been a long-standing problem in Malaysia. Skilled people leave for better opportunities, leaving a less skilled workforce. Malaysia is trying to fix this by making the country more attractive to talent and offering incentive for skilled workers to stay. Malaysia is facing a big challenge. It used to be an Asian tiger, but now it's lagging behind countries like Vietnam. In the past, Malaysia was doing better than most ASEAN countries, China and India, in attracting investment, but in the last 10 years, this has been decreasing. In 2011, Malaysia's average income per capita was 6,393, which was almost 3 times higher than China's 2,194. However, Malaysia's income hasn't grown much since 2017 and even stopped getting better since 2014. By 2021, China's income had caught up and even slightly past Malaysia, with China's at 11,188 and Malaysia at $827 US. This is common for countries stuck in the middle income trap. They start off fast but slow down once people live improve to a certain point. This happens when a country doesn't invest in higher productivity activities and become less attractive to international investment as labor costs increase. Just to compare nearby, Singapore's average income in 2021 was $66,176 US. In recent years, Malaysia has made effort to address this issue by implementing policies to attract and retain talent, such as improving the business and investment climate and offering incentive for skilled workers to stay in the country. However, more needs to be done to create an environment that supports innovation and entrepreneurship and provides opportunities for middle-class individuals to move up the economic ladder. So Malaysian, how do we break free from the middle-class trap? The answer lies in smart budgeting, strategic investing, and gaining financial knowledge. But that's not all. We need each other's support as one Malaysians. By sharing insight and experience, we can educate everyone to make wiser financial choices. Let's start learning, sharpen our critical thinking, and pave the way for better decisions and a more prosperous Malaysia. We have been a nation in decline compared to our neighbours and have been stuck in the middle income trap for decades. The Malaysian economy, driven by exports, will be affected by the international economic cycles and inflation, which is expected to rise in the coming years. The good news is, according to World Bank, Malaysia is likely to transition to a high-income economy between 2024 and 2028, a reflection of the country's economic transformation development trajectory over the past decades. However, further reforms are required to successfully join the ranks of others leading and developed economies, according to the World Bank report. Escaping the middle income trap will require a boost in productivity and greater innovation-driven growth. Remember, the middle class trap may pose challenges, but it's not the end of the road. It's important to acknowledge and address these challenges so that everyone has a fair chance to succeed in life. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Take care and see you in the next video. Transformation Development Trajectory.